Hello out there to everybody. So, I've been telling my wife that Connor's fans have been waiting for the update on his deL. So far, we've had it for about a month, and kind of reiterate again what we've done. We got the drag wheels here. They're 15-inch with the Falcon ZX tires, 195/50 15s. Didn't want to do anything extravagant as far as wheels go, and I like the drags. Connor picked these out, and that's why we really went with them. He really liked it and liked the color, thought it would look good on his car, so we got them. It was in our budget. We can't afford that JDM stuff that everybody wants to get, but we're doing our best. We're putting money elsewhere where we need to put it. We got the DC Sport intake, our next batch of things that we want to do is get some Skunk 2 Alpha racing headers, the red Type R valve covers, because you can see here that the paint is coming off the valve cover, and I don't want to just paint it because it's just going to look really cheap. So we'll just save up some money and get the proper red valve covers to match the car and everything. So far, let's see, we got the knockoff front lips. I'm waiting on a heat gun to get here so I can adjust the end on these. Apparently that's a common issue with these cheap ones. Can't afford the real stuff, and honestly I don't even know where to get them. We got some seat covers because the cloth on the original seats here, they're a little bit worn out, and just figured a nice seat cover would do just fine. Got a new radio. He picked out a shift knob he found on Amazon, so we got that red shift knob. Of course, we had to get the red Honda emblems, Skunk 2 exhaust system, the whole cat back. And then we did a lot of detailing on the exterior paint, got that shine back. It does need a paint job. Obviously this is a 94, so you do the math on that, how old this paint is. So, but it looks good enough where we're happy with it for now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna be slowly doing little knickknacks here and there and saving up for other parts, and all the other thing is we did a tune-up on this thing because somebody had used Bosch plugs in there and the wires were arcing inside the cylinder spark plug tube, and I was misfiring on first every time I got off the clutch, and noticed that we installed an audio system, some speakers. We're going to install new speakers today actually for the rear mids, because they just can't handle the new CD player that we installed. They distort, at the higher range. Got the new, I think those are fog lights on those. Yeah, we got the smoke gray ones. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really extraordinary or crazy that we've done so far. Just what I would like to call the 90s build, doing all the stuff and buying all the stuff that we would have got during the 90s before the JDM era kind of kicked in, and want to stay true to that decade, I guess you would say, and to how we would have built it then, because honestly I wouldn't have done it any much more differently back in those days. So we'll just see whatever we can find, and think it's going to be a good addition to that. I'm actually also buying a lot of replacement parts, like the axles and stuff like that. I'll be kind of adding on into a catalog of sorts into our storage shed here at the house. so that we have replacement parts on hand, because it's getting really difficult to find those things for these, you know, year range cars, because there's just not too many of them out there anymore. So that makes it really special that you can get this particular model, especially with the B16 from the factory. I mean, that's just crazy that we've been able to get this car, because you're just not going to find it in the next 5-10 years, not in this condition, or, you know, unmolested. And you know, we're guilty of doing what we're doing here, but I would like to believe that at least I'm trying to get good quality parts, and like I said, you know, staying true to that 90s era selection as far as parts and stuff like that. So as long as we're doing it right and keeping all the original parts, I think for the most part it's going to hold its value, if not increase in the future. But this is not a daily as I thought it was going to be, going back and driving my pickup truck. We're just really just going to pick and choose our days when we're going to go cruising or whatever. But for the most part, it's going to stay in a carport and just try to keep the mileage off of it and just enjoy it when we do have it. So if we come up with anything new, we'll update YouTube world. And you know, any questions or anything like that, just feel free to leave a comment, and hopefully we can get some more videos out. All right, thanks guys. All right. Just put those screws on a floorboard. That's fine, as long as it doesn't fall in there. You need that. Yeah. No, keep using your thing. It's got a washer back there. Let's wiggle it out. There you go. Alright. Pull that whole panel off from that way. Yep. Pull it from that white piece. Pull it out that way. There you go. There you go. Hand it to me.
Can I take
Yeah, you can take those off. I'm gonna go get some cardboard for my knees, but you do that part and we'll check back.